Hello and good morning from a rather rainy, damp, miserable England. It's Christmas apparently. Doesn't feel very Christmassy. Probably because my house has absolutely zero Christmas decorations up, because in literally a couple of days' time I'm going to be leaving to go to Australia. But by the by, I thought I would come on and update you about my 40 for 40 because today I'm going on an extra special day out and I want to take you with me. It's been a long time since I've been out and about and vlogged, so today is the day. But before we go and before I tell you where I'm going, I should update you on the 40 for 40. The reason being is that this particular trip is part of my 40 for 40. So, quick rewind for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. I turned 40 in January 2019 and I had a list of 40 things that I wanted to do in my 40th year. Now, I made a good start on those things. I managed to tick off, I think I've ticked off about half a dozen things in the first probably 6 or 7 weeks. But I soon realised that I had unrealistic expectations. I had obviously, in drafting the list, forgotten that I work the majority of weekends, that I haven't got an endless pot of cash to pay for all of the things that I wanted to do. And also they needed arranging and booking quite far in advance. So I failed at the first hurdle. And a couple of months ago I thought to myself, do you know what, it doesn't matter. It can still be your 40 for 40, but instead of 40 things in my 40th year, it's going to be 40 things that I'm going to achieve in my 40s. So that's instantly opened up another 9 years for me to complete the rest of the list, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it done probably in the next 2 or 3 years without a problem. So if you want to see what my 40 for 40 list was and what it entails, then the link is up here for the first video. I have actually created a 40 for 40 playlist, so if I do any videos like I'm doing today, then I'm including them in that playlist, so you can go and watch from the very beginning and see how I get on in my 40s now. That also includes all of the videos about making my Fit for 40 dress, which was the dress that I made for my 40th birthday party. So anyway, where are we going today, Claire? We are going to London and we are going to Fortnum and Mason's. Now, those of you in the know will know that Fortnum and Mason's is probably the second best place to have afternoon tea in London. The most famous being the Ritz, but the second, I think, is Fortnum and Mason. And there's no statistics around this, it's just what I think. I believe it's the second most popular place to have afternoon tea in London. It's something I've always wanted to do. They have a beautiful dining room there, and all of the crockery and china is all a beautiful duck egg blue, kind of like Tiffany's style, and gold, and we will be having afternoon tea in the diamond tea rooms. Now, for those of you who don't know what Fortnum & Mason is, Fortnum & Mason's is a beautiful department store that specialises in food and fine dining and really nice, lovely tea and biscuits and chocolates and truffles and beautiful drinks and just lovely, lovely things. And it's a bit of an institution in the UK. It's kind of where the gentry would buy their food shopping. I would imagine the Queen has Fortnum & Mason's tea and biscuits most days. So yes, it's a very nice place to go. It's very, very pretty. It doesn't matter what time of year you go there, it's a pretty store. And I have actually only ever looked at it from the outside. I've never been in. So I'm really looking forward to going there today, having a good look around the shop. I will probably treat myself to some tea or something very British. And then we are going for afternoon tea, we being me and my mum. So afternoon tea was one of the things on my 40 for 40 list. There is also another thing on my 40 for 40 list, which is to have a special day out with my mum. So I'm combining the two today. What I actually did was bought a Virgin Experience voucher for afternoon tea at Fortnum & Mason's, and I gifted it to my mum for Mother's Day back in March. But what that did is it secured it in the diary. I knew that I would tick those two things off my list, and obviously she got given the voucher her, but the proviso was I had to come with her. So we will be enjoying a champagne afternoon tea, but not until 3 o'clock today. We're going to head up to London about lunchtime. And we're going to go to Oxford Circus, have a little look around John Lewis. We'll probably walk past Liberties. I don't know whether we'll go in Liberties, we might do. We'll see how the time goes. And then we're going to walk down Carnaby Street and see all of the Christmas decorations, take lots of pictures, hop on to Regent Street. I may have to have a little sniff around Michael Kors. It is a beautiful store. I'm not going to buy anything, but I might just have to go in and inhale the fumes. And then we'll wander slowly down Regent Street, popping into whatever shops take our fancy along the way. There's a lovely Anthropology and a couple of other beautiful stores. I'm going to avoid Hamleys like the plague. I would imagine that will be heaving today. Get down to Piccadilly and then we can go to Fortnum Mason's, enjoy our afternoon tea, and then because it will probably be about 4 or 5 o'clock when we finish our afternoon tea, all of the commuters will be trying to travel home and the tubes will be a bit of a nightmare. So I'm going to suggest to Mum that we take a little walk into Leicester Square, where I believe there is a Christmas market, and have a little look around the Christmas market before heading home. So I'm going to take you with me. Let's see what happens today. Gin.
This is like a London dry gin, basically. So Sip Smith.
Yes.
Which one do you want to try?
I'm going to try this one here, please. Pink grapefruit one. And I think Mum's going to try the raspberry and hibiscus. You can have some gin, Mummy. Yay.
Might be an opportunity.
Fever tree.
Pink pepper.
Lovely boxes, aren't they? So you can pick a box and fill your Christmas cracker with your tonic water and your gin of choice. This is the one I've just had. It's absolutely delicious. Cheers. Cheers. Raspberry and hibiscus. What do we think, Mum?
It's very nice, but it's, for my taste,
too sweet.
Too syrupy.
Oh, let me try.
Sweet, which is fine, but it's syrupy.
So, Sian, I've just discovered this mermaid gin, and apparently it's from the Isle of Wight distillery. So, when am I coming over? Here you go, for all my US followers. I know you love a bit of liberty at Christmas. Should we go in and have a look around the Habdab department? I love that. I'm not sure that I'm finding Liberty's Christmas decorations that inspiring this year. I'm thinking that's supposed to be a cherry blossom tree, but I'm not sure. These are just lovely. One day I'll make something out of these. Look at them. These are the silk satins, but they are £54.95 per metre. I would be so scared. I'd be just too scared to cut into that. Peacocks. That's a bit Clarice Cliffy. That one, isn't it? Buttons. What have you found?
Jars of covered buttons.
Aww.
Could have made some of that like that for BTHQ and sold.
Aww. Little Liberty Mouse.
Little Liberty Mouse.
What was that, Mummy?
I don't think they're as good as the BTHQ ones.
No. Go to my YouTube channel and find a nice tutorial
They're
for
lovely,
these.
the BTHQ. They've got that crossover
Flat.
piece.
Oh, I like the pink mouse.
Yeah.
He's very nice. All the toucans and the parrots and the flamingos and pineapples and
Different sorts of birds.
all sorts.
Pink, black and white. It's like a maze.
Imagine a big stunning maxi dress or something like that. That's gorgeous. Angaro, individually priced. I dread to think. Oh my gosh, £116 a metre.
Not even hard.
So Carnaby Street's decorations aren't really very Christmassy either. We are under the sea. Under the sea. The windows have all got numbers on them.
Dotted about, numbers, not in any sequence.
Yeah, look, there's not in any sequence at all. It's like a giant advent calendar. Beautiful decorations. Marzipan fruits like you have never seen. And carrots, they would appear to be vegetables, but, and sweet corn. Look at the mushrooms. Oh, all the candy in the jars. It's beautiful. Chocolates. I bet he's expensive. He looks a bit scary. Wow, marshmallows. Oh. Pretty boxes.
And these ones are lovely, just the fruits.
Turkish pistachio. I'm tempted to get some tea. I think this is a tea ball like no other. Look. It's like Tiffany's, isn't it? The colour. Tea ball.
Macadamia, I don't like macadamia.
I don't need the contents, I just want the tins. Look at them all. Oh. Musical?
Musical tins, I don't know if they are. Yes, wine
Oh, they are. Oh, aren't they lovely? Is that honey? Oh my god, is it lemon curd? Oh, I love that on my scones. Hang on, say hello, mummy.
Hello, mummy.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, it's lovely, it's beautiful.
It's lovely. They are like Tiffany's cups, aren't they? So we've had an amazing afternoon tea at Fortnum's. We've just walked out to Leicester Square and we're just going to take you through the Christmas market until we go and find the bus. And we're going to ride the bus back to Liverpool Street so that we can see the Christmas lights. Say hello, mummy.
Hello, mummy. I just agree with Claire over our lovely afternoon tea, which was my belated Mother's Day tea. It was very, very nice.
So
Thank you,
nice,
Claire.
lovely. Did you steal anything?
Not really steal, no. I did ask first and I just brought the menu home.
I've taught her well. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly.
Oh, Yorkshire pudding wraps. Really pretty, aren't they? It's just literally like glow.
Those ones have got some bowls in them.
They're so pretty. They're like my Moomin one.
Nice one for us, isn't it?
Yeah. They're like my Moomin one that I've got that goes round. I like these ones over here, the cutout ones. They're really pretty. Little owl one. I like the owl ones.
That owl one's lovely.
Elephants. Oh, that's cute. Lovely. Oh, how hand-sewn embroidered one.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Oh, they're all beaded. They're cute.
I want that one, and then what other one that I want? It's funny, Statue of Liberty.
Oh, there's Harry Potter and Hagrid on a broom. Look.
Okay, so how much are these? How much are
Oh, they're here. They're for the tree. Aren't they cute?
Okay. Oh, it's 2 for 15, right?
Oh, these are for the tourists, aren't they?
Oh,
Cheers! Mulled wine and amaretto. It's a new discovery. It's good.